Dear Taurus, you with a heart as steady as the ancient earth and a spirit that longs for roots, for peace, for the quiet certainty of love and beauty. Come closer. Today is a whisper from the universe, a message I was called to deliver directly to you. Have you felt it? A quiet tremor deep within, a feeling that the very ground beneath your feet has begun to shift, even if the world outside looks just the same. Perhaps you have been feeling a subtle ache, a sense of being stretched, as if you are standing at the edge of a life you once knew, looking out at a future you cannot yet see. If you have felt a fog in your heart, if your finances have felt like trying to hold water in your hands, if love has seemed like a distant shore you can't quite reach, please know this: it is not because you have done something wrong, it is because the universe, in its infinite love for you, is holding up a sacred mirror. And in that mirror, it is showing you not who you are, but who you are no longer. You are standing on the precipice of a profound transformation. My dear Taurus, this is not a fleeting phase or a small change. This is a divine unbecoming, a sacred rebirth where the old you must gently fall away to make space for the magnificent soul you were always meant to be. The only question the universe whispers to you today is this: are you brave enough to let go of what is merely familiar, to open your hands and receive what is truly divinely yours? I can feel that your energy right now is so very sensitive. Your heart is like a still lake that feels every single ripple. If you have been turning thoughts over and over in your mind about work, about a relationship, about a decision that feels heavy as a stone, you are likely feeling a deep sense of exhaustion. This is the mind's silent storm, a feeling of trying to solve a new world's puzzle with an old world's map. You see, the overthinking isn't a flaw. It is a sign. It is a sign that you are running your beautiful, sacred inner system on beliefs that belong to a past version of yourself. The version that was taught to settle, the one who learned to doubt her own worth, the one who believed she had to build walls to be safe. But that version of you has served her purpose. She brought you here, to this very moment of awakening. And now, the universe is asking you to stop looking at the echoes of the past and calling them your reality. That bank balance, that silence from someone you love, that long to-do list, they are not the truth of who you are. They are simply the physical residue of old thoughts, old fears, and an old energy that is now ready to be released. You cannot create a new future by constantly reacting to the shadows of yesterday. Today, your power lies not in reacting to what is, but in responding to the vision of what could be, responding to the whisper of the higher you, the one who already knows you are worthy, who already knows you are safe, who already knows you are deeply and unconditionally loved. In this space of uncertainty, it is so easy to be tempted by a false peace. You might feel a pull to make a quick decision just to quiet the storm inside. Perhaps it's a job offer that feels safe, but makes your soul feel small. Perhaps it's the urge to text someone back who you know drains your spirit, just to avoid the emptiness of their absence. You might want to say yes when your heart is screaming no, simply out of guilt or a fear of being left behind. My dear Taurus, listen to me now. This is not the time to act from a place of anxiety. This is a sacred pause, a time to get so deeply, profoundly still that you can hear the truth of who you are becoming. And once you hear that truth, you must align everything in your life to that sacred sound. You do not create miracles by working harder. You call them forth by rooting yourself so deeply in your own worth that the universe has no choice but to rise up and meet you there. And let us speak, for a moment, about the space around you. Your home, your room, your sacred altar, your physical world is a mirror of your inner world. If there are things in your life that are a maybe, that sweater you never wear that holds a sad memory, that half-finished project that whispers of failure, that friendship that leaves you feeling more empty than full, it is time. It is time to let them go. These maybes are not just things. They are static in your energy field. They keep your soul vibrating in a state of indecision. And indecision is a closed door to miracles. The universe is not waiting for you to be perfect. It never has. It is simply waiting for you to create space. An empty space is not a void to be feared. It is a sacred womb, waiting to be filled with the new life that is destined for you. And as you stand here, in this holy moment of release, an angel message is riding in on the breeze for you. The message is one powerful word: innocence. This is a whisper to remind you of a profound truth you may have forgotten. You are not broken. You are not behind. You are not on the wrong path. You are a sacred child of the universe, loved beyond measure, and more than enough, exactly as you are. The angels are asking you to hand them your burdens. Give them the guilt you have carried for so long. Release to them the shame that has kept your heart in a cage. Let them take this heaviness from your shoulders so they can transform it into pure, shimmering light. You do not have to figure everything out today, dear one. You just have to begin treating yourself like the divine masterpiece you have always been. Your soul has already said yes to this transformation. Now, it is time for your beautiful, human self to catch up. Now, let us walk together into a deeper part of this message, where the sacred cards of the tarot wish to tell you a story. Not a story of fortune, but the story of your soul's journey at this very moment. Please, take a gentle breath with me now, and let us begin. The first thing the universe shows me for you is a great shaking, a flash of lightning that illuminates everything. This is the energy of the Tower. I know this card can feel frightening, but I want you to see it differently today. See it not as a punishment, but as a divine act of love. The universe loves you so much that it will not let you stay in a prison you have outgrown, even if that prison has become comfortable. The Tower is the loving demolition of every wall you built out of fear. It is the crumbling of an old belief, the sudden end of a situation, the departure of a person that was no longer aligned with your highest truth. It feels like destruction, but it is actually a divine rescue. You are being lovingly taken out of stagnation and placed on a new path, a path that leads directly back to your own heart. Do not resist this breakdown. Dear Taurus, it is the sacred ground for your breakthrough. And then, as the dust of the Tower begins to settle, a new vision appears. You find yourself standing at a quiet vantage point, looking out at two paths. In your hand is a wand, pulsing with your own creative fire. This is the gentle whisper of the Two of Wands. After the clearing comes the choice. You are not just rebuilding what was lost. You are being invited to expand into something entirely new. Your soul is craving a new horizon, a new experience, perhaps even a new place that feels more like home. The choice is between the path that is known, safe, and familiar, and the path that is uncertain, mysterious, but pulls at your soul with a promise of deep, authentic fulfillment. The universe is asking you today, what world do you wish to create for yourself? A single thought, a single decision made from this place of quiet courage, can set a revolution of the soul into motion. And as you stand there, contemplating this new path, a warm, brilliant light begins to pour through the clouds. It is a light that feels like forgiveness, like joy, like the laughter of a child. This is the healing grace of the sun. After a long, cold winter of the soul, the light is returning. This is a day of profound realization, a day where you will suddenly understand why certain things had to fall away. The confusion and the fog are lifting, and in their place, a vibrant clarity and a deep, unshakable peace are settling into your heart. The sun also whispers of healing connections with family, or perhaps a reconnection with the most innocent, hopeful, and playful parts of your own being. Let yourself bask in this warmth. Taurus, you have walked through so much darkness to earn this light. It is so deeply, deeply deserved. And just when you begin to think you are walking this new path alone, you feel a gentle nudge from an unseen hand. Something magical is stirring. This is the quiet, powerful turning of the wheel of fortune. Destiny is moving in your favor now, especially in the matters that are closest to your heart. Be open to serendipity today. A surprise message from someone you've been thinking of. An unexpected opportunity that seems to land in your lap. A chance encounter that feels like it was written in the stars. These are not coincidences, my dear. This is the universe orchestrating a miracle just for you. Your only task is to allow things to unfold without trying to control them. Trust that something beautiful is being woven for you behind the veil. And who is this energy that is walking with you, or perhaps toward you? I see a figure who holds a cup overflowing with love, but his gaze is steady, his heart is calm. This is the profound, mature energy of the King of Cups. This is the energy of emotional mastery, of a love that is rooted in wisdom, not just fleeting passion. This may be the energy you are stepping into yourself, a newfound ability to love from a place of wholeness and peace. Or it may represent someone in your life, or someone who is about to enter it. A person who has journeyed through their own storms and has emerged with a heart that is deep, devoted, and unafraid of true intimacy. If you have been thinking of a connection from your past, this card is a gentle confirmation that this bond still stirs with deep significance in someone's heart. You may feel their energy today, like a soft whisper in the quiet moments. And finally, the entire story is wrapped in a blanket of shimmering, celestial light. Above you, in the clear night sky, one star shines brighter than all the others. This is the sacred promise of the star. It is the universe's final whisper to you today, saying you are on your destined path. You are being guided. All is well, even if the path ahead still feels winding and uncertain. The star is your assurance that you are being healed on every level, emotionally, spiritually, and even physically. This is a time for quiet faith, for prayer, for visualizing the beautiful life that you are calling in. The hopes you thought you had lost are beginning to take form in the ethers, just waiting for the divine moment to manifest. Keep your heart open. Keep your mind peaceful. Your rebirth is being guided by the stars themselves. Now, let us speak of how this sacred energy touches the flow of abundance in your life. The appearance of the tower is a powerful sign that you are releasing old, limiting beliefs about wealth. You are letting go of a financial story that was written from a place of lack or fear. This is not a loss, It is a sacred clearing, making space for a prosperity that is aligned with your soul. The greatest financial breakthroughs often come after we release our tightest grip, and with the Two of Wands, you are being invited to explore new avenues of abundance. That quiet idea for a side business, that gentle nudge to invest in yourself, do not ignore it. Courageous, soul-aligned action is what will call in your wealth now. The Wheel of Fortune then adds its magic, bringing a touch of unexpected luck, a refund you forgot about, an opportunity that finds you, a gift that arrives at the perfect moment. Stay open, for fate is on your side. And the King of Cups reminds you that true wealth is not just about numbers in an account. It is the feeling of inner peace, of knowing you are divinely supported. Your intuition is your greatest financial advisor today. Listen to its whispers. In the realm of your heart, Taurus, something truly enchanting is unfolding. The Tower has cleared the ground of any love that was built on a weak foundation, preparing you for a connection that is real, conscious, and deeply transformative. If your heart has been single, the Wheel of Fortune and the King of Cups together signal the possible arrival of a significant soul. This is not a fleeting romance. This is a deep, emotional connection with someone who has done their own inner work, someone who is ready to love with tenderness, wisdom, and sincerity. There may be a powerful feeling of having known them before. For those of you healing a past heartbreak, the star pours a soothing balm upon your wounds, whispering that renewal is here. An old connection may still be energetically present, their thoughts lingering near you. If healing and rekindling are what your soul desires, keep your heart soft, but your wisdom sharp. For those in a relationship, this is a time of profound renewal. Vulnerability will be the doorway to a deeper intimacy. It is a time to clear the air and remember the soul-level love that brought you together. Trust your heart, dear one. It is leading you exactly where you are meant to be, too. When we speak of your work, we are speaking of your soul's calling. And right now, you are not here to play it safe. The Two of Wands is pulling your spirit towards something bigger, something that is more aligned with your mission on this earth. Do not be afraid to look beyond your current reality. The Tower may bring an abrupt change in your professional life, a sudden restructuring, the end of a project. While it may feel jarring, trust that this is the universe clearing a path for a more fulfilling opportunity. You are not just surviving these changes, you are being guided by the star towards work that feels creative, joyful, and meaningful. This is a powerful day to connect with your true aspirations. Are you just working, or are you living your purpose? The King of Cups suggests that a kind, emotionally intelligent mentor or colleague may appear to offer support. Do not be afraid to share your vision. What is leaving your life is making sacred space for your true calling to emerge. Your physical well-being today is so deeply intertwined with your emotional and spiritual state. The Star and the King of Cups point to a profound need for self-care and inner alignment. Releasing heavy emotions through journaling, through tears, through a heartfelt conversation is one of the most powerful forms of healing available to you now. The Tower suggests that you may have been pushing your body's gentle signals aside. Today, it is time to pause and listen. What does your body need? More rest, more silence, more gentle movement. The sun invites you to drink in the healing light of nature. Spend a few moments outside, feel the earth beneath your feet, and nourish your body with foods that feel loving and grounding. This is a time to detox, not just your body, but your mind and your energy field. Listen to your body's whispers before they have to become screams. Healing is not a race. It is a gentle, loving return to wholeness. Within your family and friendships, the sun is bringing a wave of joy and clarity. There may be happy news, a reason for celebration, or simply a heartfelt conversation that heals an old wound. The star whispers that deep healing is possible within your family dynamic now. You may find yourself being the voice of peace, the one who builds a bridge of understanding. However, the tower also brings a reminder that sometimes the most loving thing is the truth. If there has been unspoken tension, an opportunity may arise to clear the air. It may be uncomfortable for a moment, but it will lead to a more authentic and loving connection in the long run. Look to an elder or a wise soul in your circle. As the King of Cups suggests, they may have profound wisdom or comfort to share. These connections are the sacred threads that nourish your soul. Today, your soul finds a gentle harmony with the energies of Cancer, Pisces, and Capricorn. Cancer's gentle waters can soothe your heart. Pisces' dreaminess can inspire your imagination, and Capricorn's steady presence can give you the grounding you need to make brave choices. Be gentle in your interactions with Leo or Aquarius, as themes of freedom and control may arise. Remember that vulnerability is the path to connection. Your lucky color today is teal, a beautiful blend of blues calm and greens healing. Surrounding yourself with this color can help you stay centered and peaceful. And the sacred phrase whispered for you from the universe is this: sometimes what is falling apart is actually falling into place. Trust the process. Thank you, dear Taurus, for spending this sacred moment with me. Remember, these stars, these cards, they are but a map. You, and only you, hold the power to walk the path and make it beautiful. If this message found a home in your heart, if you felt seen and understood, I invite you to leave a comment below. Your story, your single sentence of recognition, could be the very light that another soul is praying to find. Sharing this message is a way of sending a ripple of healing out into the world, a gift of love to someone you may never meet. And if you wish to continue walking this journey together, you can subscribe as a way of telling the universe, yes, I choose to keep my heart open to the whispers of my soul. Before we part, I invite you to place a hand over your heart. Feel that steady, faithful beat. That is the rhythm of your strength, the proof that you are still here, still standing, after all you have walked through. Let us offer a gentle affirmation to your spirit. You can whisper it aloud or just feel it in your heart. I am worthy of a love that is gentle and a peace that is deep. I release the weight of the past and I open my arms to the miracles that are already on their way. My foundation is not outside of me, it is within me. I am safe, I am guided, and I am ready to bloom until we meet again in the next whisper from the universe. Keep shining, dear Taurus. You are loved more than you will ever know.